Okay, so welcome out there. We have made it to September 1st. All right, and it's the year 2024. Today is Sunday. Hope y'all are doing well out there. Employee found dead in Arizona Wells Fargo office 4 days after clocking in. Think about office just on the fly. It is a selection year, right? There's a selection going down here in a couple of months. That's interesting, right? A presidential selection. Think about office. You know what I'm saying? So we get a connection to the bank here, Wells Fargo, and this is A to Z decodes. 26 letters in the alphabet. A to Z for Arizona local, right? And let's go forward and play this video.
New tonight, a Wells Fargo employee dies at her desk and no one bats an eye. Now her coworkers are raising questions about how the Tempe, Arizona office addressed the tragic death. Jade Cunningham has the story.
There's sadness at this Wells Fargo in Tempe.
It's really, really heartbreaking.
Look about the names of some of these like cities, towns, whatever. Locally too, it's just we don't Tempe, like temperature, and it's super hot here. What about we have Coolidge, Arizona? I mean, I don't know if anybody stops and thinks about some of these names, right? And there's gonna be something here with Wells Fargo, and I already caught something, but we'll wait. We'll play a little bit more of the video, and there's more, obviously, right?
And I'm thinking, what if I were just sitting there? Like, nobody would check on me.
After the body of an employee was found at work, an associate who asked to remain anonymous for fear of retaliation says the situation is troubling.
Her boss had emailed her. He didn't receive a response, so they went to go check where she normally sits. And that's how they found the body.
Tempe police say on August 20th, building security called authorities after finding a
August 20th, the 20th day of the 8th month. Well, bank equals 28. Okay, the 20th day of the 8th month, right? And look, in reverse, bank equals 80, and that's like 8. You see? And there's probably going to be more with these days, or with these numbers here, maybe as we go. But it doesn't matter because the 20th day of the 8th month right there, forwards, and then you get the 8th month in reverse. Okay? So we'll probably come back and utilize this calculator on the fly again. But ding, 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 right?
a worker who was possibly dead. Officers went and identified the person as 60-year-old Denise Prudhomme.
To hear that she's just been sitting
Look,
at the desk.
Washington Street right there. Come on, man. And 60-year-old Denise Prudhomme, Donald Trump equals 60, right? And look, Washington right there, a selection year. Once again, sympathy with the death, though. I mean,
Like, that would make me feel, like, sick. And that nobody did anything. That was how she spent her last moments.
Police say there's nothing suspicious about the death, but still haven't confirmed many details about the time or manner of it. The employee says the lack of information from the bank has been especially frustrating.
I'm just wondering, like, why they didn't formally address employees about it when this does affect everybody in the building.
Wells Fargo said in a statement, "We are deeply saddened by the tragic loss of our colleague at our Tempe office." It also states counselors are available to support employees and all further questions will be directed to police.
I just feel like they aren't being transparent with us, and somebody needs to acknowledge this to the family. Yeah, I am very, very sorry for their loss. Like I said,
who founded Wells Fargo? Let's go look on the fly real quick. Wells Fargo founder William Fargo, So we're going to look at this on the fly real quick. On March 18th, 1852, remember president, government, and White House equal 52. Who's the running mate for Kamala Harris? A guy named Walls. Like Donald Trump Wall, right? Well, he's synced up with Minnesota. Minnesota equals 52. Trump equals 25. Henry Wells and William G. Fargo built an innovative startup to help customers build businesses and manage money in a rapidly changing world. And you get the 18th day of the third month. You get the 183 there. So, Henry Wells' birthday. Let's see. On the fly, you get 1212. Ooh, look how close that was to 183 and the birth year. You get 1805, like 185. And I think that connects with Donald Trump. I think John Trump equals 158 or 185. We'll go look. And 1212, I guess you can add 12 and 12 and get the year 24 there. And it's the year 24 right now. And remember, Arizona equals 42. Henry Wells. If we were live, maybe we go a little deeper there. But let's put Donald John Trump over here because I think it's 185. Let's see. Look at that. It's 185. And back over here, you see how that's like 1805. Henry Wells, born in 1805. All right. You see that? As the third of 4 children. And look, this lady was dead. They said, did they say she clocked in and then 4 days later found her dead or whatever? You see that? Dolly Randall Wells. Okay, Vermont. Damn, you get a 16 in there. That was really, really heavy in the live that we just did, a few hours back. Took a nap. Here we are again. Okay, so that's just interesting. You get the other one. Let me pull it up again. I'm hesitant to click X or X out of any tabs and it stop here. So let's do this again. Let's do right here. Now let's look at the other character real quick. William G. Fargo. Share the tab. And let me paste. And then we'll go back to the slides. I like to do some of this on the fly too. Okay, so look at his birthday. The 20th day of the 5th month. Right there. That's like 25, right? Remember, Trump equals 25 as well. He died August 3rd. Okay, so 83, murder and morgue. Murder, death, killing, RIP equal 38. 1881. All right, so just a glance over there. Now, okay, let's go forward now.
New tonight.
So look, right away, employee found dead in Arizona Wells Fargo office 4 days after clocking in. 20th day of the 8th month. Right? And remember, bank equals 28. Well, employee equals 120. Arizona Wells Fargo office equals 120. Okay? And we don't get no picture. I saw one that was kind of questionable there, but it's probably just a TikTok video where they're talking about the person. But anyways, that pic just pulls up. Take it for what it is. That's why I put the question mark. So you see 120, 120. According to reports, the body of 60-year-old Denise Prudhomme. Remember, Donald Trump equals 60. And who was it in the live that hit? Oh, the election, the upcoming selection. You get 60 date numerology, 11/5/2024. Okay, equals 60. I'm just doing that in my head to verify it. 2040. Is that right? 2024 is 44. And then 11 is 55. Yes, 60 date numerology on the upcoming selection as well. But look, police said she scanned herself into the building on August 16th, though. 168. Well, that's interesting, right? Because Denise Prudhomme and found dead both equal 169, which is just the next number. And also, you get, and if you wanted to think that that was like a stretch or something, even though it's right there in the title, even it's one number, which is interesting. Killing equals 74, like found dead. Denise Prudhomme equals 74. Look at the 169 match, and you get ordinal and reverse coming into play right here, and reverse reduction just with the language. And reduction just means reduced at the 10th letter, alphabet forwards or reverse. How do you reduce it? Add the double digits, reduce to a single digit when it reaches the 10th. Okay, forwards would be J, reverse would be Q. That's pretty simple. All right. And again, the question mark, because, apparently no picture. And they said Wells Fargo was acting shady even here. And you get the 16th. That's the 16 again, which was the heaviest number, the 1661, in our last trending story that we did. And it doesn't matter if you're local. It's not just these mainstream stories. If it's in the news, it's for a reason. It's by the numbers, okay? It's patterns. Look at worker dead at desk, right? And you see RIP Denise Prudhomme. You get D like Donald. I'm just catching that right now. And remember, it said office. All the speculation with Biden and even the attempted assassination on Trump. T Tempe, T Trump. And remember, bank equals 28, the 20th day of the 8th month. You see that right there. Right? 4 days later, US equals 40 and 4. USA and United States both equal 40. And all of those 40s are like 4. Tupac Shakur equals 40 like 4. Another T with the, remember, shot at Quad Studios? Trump Energy, assassination, attempted assassination. Anyways, Keefe D, the same birthday as Trump. This on the 20th day, T's the 20th letter. Anyways, Donald John Trump equals 68. Donald Trump equals 48. I didn't even put any Trump slides in here. Look at the 68 date numerology on August 16th. And again, did I not put that in here? Where's it at? Right there. Scanned herself into the building, August 16th. The third floor cubicle, found dead August 20th. So you get the 4 days later here. And check it out. With Donald Trump equaling 48, even August 16th, 8 plus 16 is 24. Remember Wells Fargo with the was it the birthday, 12/12? 12 plus 12, 24. Well, check it out. 48. Arizona's the 48th state. Okay, so Arizona's a 48th state. You see, scanned herself in, clocked in, whatever. And there's some symbolism going on here, right? And are we gonna drop dead somehow? If you don't know the code, you're caught off guard. You're gone by the numbers. It's symbolism, really, and I can't even say fully, because we catch this stuff on the fly. That's why I like to go live a lot. But like YouTube live, okay? I mean, basically you're not going to get, no one's going to see it, right? So that's why we're doing the video here. It seems like the videos get more views. Again, shout out to y'all. But you see, Arizona's the 48 state, and Arizona equals 84, and that's just forwards with the code to sync up with the 48 numerology. And these are picks that just came kind of generic picks, since they don't have a picture of the victim, and you heard the lady in the video say Wells Fargo acting shady here. We're gonna have to look at Wells Fargo again, because we get the 816, which is 24, and then the year 24. Doesn't woman equal 24 and Arizona equal 42? Let's go over here. Shout out Richard West, hammering that in my head right there. Woman equals 24. Remember Taylor Swift? And check out Richard West's channel. I don't have the link, but he's in the chat a lot, right? There's just a ton of Richard West on YouTube. Again, Richard West, if you're out there, maybe consider adding something at the end of your name, or something that makes your channel stand out, and then it's easier to search too. Even I'll subscribe, but you know how it is, how we get censored and stuff, right? I'll have to go to the comments in my YouTube to find your link. But yeah, that if there was another way, if you added something at the end, because I like watching your videos. So shout out Richard West. Anyways, shout out to you. Woman equals 24 right here, and it's the year 24 with that Wells Fargo. Was it Henry Wells right here? 12/12 birthday. 12 plus 12, 24. Woman 24. The year 24. All right, so let's look at Wells Fargo again. Here's some, just, this is all they gave us here. Wells Fargo. I could have used some of these. Look at the 185 right here. Oh my God. Remember Donald John Trump 185, Henry Wells, the birthday 1805. Look at this. With that pick. How about that? Whatever that means. That's amazing, because we just looked right here, date of birth. Look. And December, D like Donald. Henry, H is the 8th letter. Trump equals 88. Oof. Wells Fargo Bank. Remember, look at the phone number here. So, like the area code, right? 480, or it's in the phone number right there too. Arizona again's the 48th state. We had 48 date numerology the day the lady scanned in, and Arizona equals 84 again. Look, even damn 350. Yeah, okay. Tempe, Arizona here. A T, you get another T. Remember the 20th day, Tempe, T, the 20th letter of the alphabet. And look at the address right here, 5120. 51 plus 20 is 71. That's the 20th prime number. 51 plus 20, 71. You see? So it's like, I'm good. Let's go back to the decode now, because we don't have a lot of slides, and that was wild. Okay? And look, they show you Tucson right there. Again, another T. It's just Prescott. Think about the Bush family and Prescott Bush. It doesn't matter. The 48th state, the 4th day of the 8th month is Barack Obama's birthday. and Donald Trump with the 48. Look at this. Employee found dead in Arizona Wells Fargo office 4 days after clocking in. Prudhomme is the last name, 40 like 4. Look at the 40th prime number is 173. Clocking in equals 173. The reverse cipher. And don't forget, US equals 40 and 4. USA and United States both equal 40. Prudhomme, you kind of get like home in there. PR, maybe kind of like president. But you see, besides that, look at how it lands with the side connection with Wells Fargo and the founders. Denise is her first name. Again, D like Donald. D's the fourth letter of the alphabet. D's the fourth letter of the alphabet, like 40. Denise has 56, like clocking in, 56. The trending story last night, drunk drivers killing the Goudreau brothers, right? Said he had 5 or 6 beers. It doesn't matter locally, worldwide, heavily trending. It's in the news. It's by the numbers. It's trending. It connects with all the other stories. Some maybe see it more than others, more clearly than others. Remember, we had the year 2020 vision, right? In a statement, Wells Fargo said, "We are deeply saddened by the loss of our colleague." We'll look at the article as well. Denise Prudhomme, our thoughts are with her family and loved ones, and we are in contact to ensure the death is still under investigation, okay? We are committed to the safety and wellness of our workforce. Counselors are available. Denise equals 29 like Trump, okay? And the day of the year, clocking in here, and then found 4 days later dead. Look, August 16th. Remember the 168, 169s earlier. And we'll go back to quickly. But look, the 229th day of the year, like 29. And Trump 29. God damn it. Excuse my language. I couldn't make it. But look over here, Trump 29. And remember Henry, H, the 8th letter, Henry Wells. The 8th month. Well, now we're in the 9th month. I need to be careful. Who's going to be the president in the year 25? Who's going to be the 47th president? No matter what, it connects. You know what I'm saying? It's going to connect if you go the other way. If you go Kamala, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter, right? There's connections, basically, is the bottom line. And look at our article here. Oh, we need to play this. And look, KCCI Des Moines 8 is the one that just popped up. I didn't seek it out. Let's play this.
Employees sharing these images of a Wells Fargo third floor where a coworker's body was found at a desk 4 days after showing up for work.
It didn't surprise me, unfortunately. To hear like somebody's just sitting at their desk, nobody's checking on them.
Tempe police have identified the woman as 60-year-old Denise Prudhomme. Sources who work at that Wells Fargo telling 12 News Prudhomme was found on the third floor of the office building near Washington Street and Priest Drive.
Monday we came to work and they were reporting of a smell.
This person, who spoke with us anonymously over fear of retaliation, didn't know Prudhomme, but says she was found in a remote part of the building.
Retaliation? Retaliation?
They say with employees working from home, it's unclear how many were on the third floor at the time of death. Still,
4 days after arriving to work, third floor, 43 equals killing.
4 days went by before Prudhomme was found. It's hard for coworkers to believe.
It really blows my mind that no one's seen this woman. The way that these offices are set up, somebody had to have walked past her.
Multiple sources also telling 12 News there's concern about how the area was cleaned up, claiming
Who's going
a
to be the
professional
commander
cleaning crew was
in
never
chief?
called in to help.
To know that I work in this building and to know that this is a company that I, like working at, and to know that this is how they handle things is not right.
Wells Fargo releasing a news statement saying in part, "We are deeply saddened by the loss of our colleague Denise. We are in contact with her family to ensure they are well supported during this difficult time." A cause of death is still pending. Tempe police denying 12 News' request for an interview, saying they have so far released everything they can in regards to this case.
Wow. And remember, bank equals 28. Found dead, 20th day of the 8th month? Like 28. Right? Let me exit. Let's go. And let's go down here. And, under investigation, it's unclear how many other employees may have been on the floor at the time. Okay, we heard that. Damn. Pending. Okay? So insert here, maybe with the 1-9 later on, right? Police said, you see? Because it's murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABCs. Back over here.
We're learning more about a tragic story that's grabbed attention worldwide. A Wells Fargo employee in Tempe, Arizona was found dead at her desk 4 days after she clocked in. Many are asking how it could have taken so long to discover what happened. Jade Cunningham from our sister station in Phoenix talked to her co-workers who are also raising new concerns. It's new tonight on The Current.
Employees sharing these images of a Wells Fargo third floor where a coworker's body was found at a desk 4.
All right. So yeah, y'all, sometimes you don't need the magnifying glass. I got your back. This is my hobby as well. Sympathy with the deaths. I don't do this and make money. I don't, doing things like this would be interesting. It is time and all of that. But it's not really about that. It's not why I started doing this. How many legitimate ways are there to make money out there? I guess, you would be a slave one way or another, right? But anyways, sympathy with this death and Wells Fargo being really super shady here, it seems like, from what we gather, right? Is that the thumbnail? Maybe that hits big right there. That might be the thumbnail. Woo. But if not, whatever. That lands too. Kind of. Sympathy with the death. There's always more. You see the article date. You see the 30th day of the 8th month. Murder, death, killing, RIP equal 38. Murder and morgue come in with the 83. Kind of like the 8/30. Even with the article. Look at the 10:56 a.m. updated. Like 156. The 156 prime number is 911 for emergency. Appreciate y'all. I'll be back. Maybe sooner than you think. Okay? It's Sunday. Enjoy your day. Okay, again, there's always more. A to Z decodes, Arizona local decodes. Until next time.